Welcome to lesson 71 of course 2. In this lesson we're going to work with parts of a whole to calculate the other parts of the whole. So we're going to get given a fraction of the whole, and we got to figure out the other fraction, those types of things. It's something that you're familiar with, that you've done before, but with a slight twist. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's take a look at this. We have no new vocabulary, so let's get right on it. In this example here, it tells us that we've got 3/5 of the fish in the pond are bluegills. So because we see 3/5, we're going to go ahead and draw our 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just like they've got right here. And then we go here and we draw over here that it's 3/5. You know, we've done this before, right? And then it says 45 of those bluegills, if there are 45 fish total in the pond, or in the of those 3/5 are bluegills, and there's 45 of them right here. So how many that would be in each box? Well, 45 divided by 3 means that we put 15 in each box. And then we learn that there's 75 fish total because these other 30 here are not bluegills. Does that make sense? So it's a little bit different. So instead of finding out the whole and things like that, it's wanting us to find out little sections given what information we've been given. So let's take a look at this. Juan has finished page 51 of a book. He's 3/8 way through the book. So as soon as I see 3/8, I'm going to draw my 8 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Excuse me. All right. Now it says that 3/8, he's read 3/8 of the book. That's how much he's read. So how much he has not read is down here, which is 5/8, right? So here's 3/8 he's read, 5/8 he has not read. Well, it says that he's read, this is equal to 51 pages. Right there, we see it right there, 51 pages. So if we divide 51 by 3, we come up with 17. Well, we know that if 17 is going to run all the way through it. 5 times 17, 5/8, all of that. So once we've got that, now we can do our problem. So it says, if 3/8 is 51, how many pages total? Well, just take 17 times the 8, 17 times 8, and you're going to come up with 136 pages. Okay, so in this one here, they wanted you to find out the whole by giving you only this small portion right here. Okay, another way of doing that, using algebraic expressions instead of the drawing, is to do it like this here. Set it up. You got 3/8 pages is equal to 51. So we can solve for P, find out what P is, to find out what portion of the total book is 51 pages. So we know that we can't divide. 3/8 is being times by P. We've got to isolate P, so we got to get rid of the 3/8. Well, we can't divide by 3/8, which is the opposite of multiplication. So we're going to times by the reciprocal. So we're going to times each side by 8/3, because when we do that, that eliminates the 3/8 on this side here and leaves it just with P, doesn't it? Now we got 51 times 8 is going to equal 401. Is that what that is? And we divide that by 3, and that's going to equal our 136. No, it's 408. Sorry, my bad. So 408 divided by 3 is 136. Just another way of doing it. Okay, so turn this off, pause it. Don't turn it off, just pause it. See if you can solve this one all by yourself. Here you got Sakura. She's going through the house room by room. She's found 3/5 of the lights on and 30 lights are off. So how many lights are on? See if you can do it yourself. Pause it, please, and find an answer before you continue. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I've got 3/5 up here. So I'm going to draw my 5 boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to take 3/5 of them. I'm going to take 2/5. So I've got 3/5 and I've got 2/5. That I know is give me that information. So she's walking from the room. She finds that 3/5 of the lights were on. So these are on, and that 30 lights were off. So these ones here are on, and these ones here down here are off. But it says that these total 30. These 30 lights are off. So now I can say that because this is 2/5 right here, I can divide 30 by 2, and I know that each one of these is now 15. Did you do that? Hope you did that. Now it says how many lights are on. I just look here, and I can very readily see that there's 45 lights, or 3 times 15 is 45. So my answer is 45 lights are on. If it had asked how many lights are in the house total, then we just add our 30 and our 40 and say there's 75 lights in the house. So you should be able to do this. It's just a little twist of what you've been doing, but it's very, very important that you read the question carefully and know what it is asking you for and the information that it's giving you. So there's our 45 lights that we're on. And as you can see here, we did have 75 lights total. All right, that's it. When you're doing these problems on 10, A, B, and C, they're going to be to the 10 to the 7th power. Just write that out when you submit them for me. Just put 10 to the 10th power, or 10 to the negative 6th power. Do all these problems. We'll talk about them tomorrow. We'll work on this in class. Thank you for watching the video. See you tomorrow in class.